Here we are, we're going to tie up a marabou jig. They're getting to be more and more popular with the float fishermen. And the fly fishermen should be taking advantage of this too. It's a good way to get the fly down. And what we do is we just nip off the little piece on the bottom of the jig there. Put the jig into our vise. And we get our thread base down here. Make sure you get a good base down because the marabou has a tendency to slide around the jig head after it's been tied on. So, cut off our axis there. Now what we'll do there is get some marabou here. We just chose pink. You can tie them in any color that you want. And what we'll do here is we'll take and we'll get the marabou so that it's almost the same length as the jig in total. Pinch it off, put it in right behind the jig head, set it down there, and one, two, few wraps there, and then what we do is we'll cut off this axis here. And we'll rotate our vise just a little bit, and we'll get another piece. About the same thing again. Make sure that it's the same length. Put it on our jig head there. Get our thread. Secure it. A few wraps. Our scissors here. Remember to cut this off as tight as you can so you don't have a lot of small ends sticking out as they're hard to finish up at the end. Turn it a little bit more. Another piece of marabou here. Just got to keep remembering everything's got to be the same length. We got it there. Tie it down. A few good wraps. Pull back, cut off this axis, and like I said, remember to get it as short as you can there, because you're going to have some ends to try and hide here. And one more. Again, same length. Get it in there nice. A few good wraps. Cut off this axis here again. Make sure that it's cut off nice and short. Okay, looks good. Now what we'll do here is we'll take our thread and we'll wrap. Try and get all these small ends pushed down and covered up and holding the marabou in place. Have a look at the other side there. Everything looks good. Tighten up the rotating vise. We get our whip finisher here. Let the marabou down just a little bit there to hold it back so it doesn't get into the whip finisher. Good whip finish. Remember, pull it tight and then pull your thread down, which locks it down in place, and it'll never come undone. There you go. Nice marabou jig.